It shows us that it's not just the brain that basically is repatterned or is developed by experience. So there isn't just neuroplasticity. Human beings are systems, and the system's an integrated whole. The brain is a part of that, but it's impacted by the rest of the system, and those other systems are always in constant communication with the brain. So we have plasticity as well of our heart rhythms. We have plasticity of our autonomic nervous system. We have plasticity of our hormonal systems. Everything is joined and connected together. So that's empowering as well. And what the science is showing us is that we can change those, in effect, baselines. So our heart rhythms, for example, they have a set baseline as well. So if you have anxiety for a long period of time, you'll have heart rhythms that reflect that type of activity and experience. They'll be chaotic, and the heart rates will tend to be a little bit higher. Or if you'd experienced depression for quite a long time, then you'd have, again, an unstable heart rhythm. You tend to have a lower heart rate as well, but they become set points, and they are forms of information that communicate with the rest of the system, particularly the brain. So there's a bi-directional form of communication going on all of the time. And you can take two approaches, and it's best to take two approaches. The top down, which you could say more traditional forms of mindfulness or meditation provide that top down pathway. And then other practices like coherence, resonance, and heart math techniques provide a bottom-up process where you're shifting the body rhythms. You're changing the function of the autonomic nervous system. You're changing the hormonal system as well, which is providing more information into the system that can then impact the brain. And what the science shows us now is that there's actually more information that's going from the body to the brain than the brain to the body. And particularly, the heart, there's around about 5 times more information that's going from the heart to the brain than the other way around. So we've got an opportunity to intervene at lots of different levels and use the innate intelligence of our body and our ability to actually, consciously control certain parts of our body, our breath, which impacts our heart rhythms and our autonomic nervous system, to then actually impact the brain as well. So yeah, science is exciting in that it's proving that this stuff works. The different types of approaches and modalities work, and that's empowering for people when they practice, because then they can see the evidence, the validation that this thing that I'm doing to myself that I might not really have that much awareness of what it's really doing for me, subjectively, what's it doing? What am I supposed to notice? The technology now that we're using, like our biofeedback technology, it actually enables you to measure, to validate that you are changing what your body is doing and how it's communicating with your brain.